Blah. Konnichiwa. Hello. Check it out. We got a new thing. We got a new thing. Look, isn't it so cute? We got a little thing, a new Pomodoro. We're gonna try it out, see how it works. There's a little timer. I can move it around. Isn't this cute? We love it. This is on together. Should I have the on together stream be open? Maybe. I could do that. It's private. I could probably open it, right? You open it? There you go. If anyone misbehaves, I'll take it away from you. But you can try. I'm good on the couch. There you go. It's fine. I'm under a tree. Beep beep. Hi Dale. Yes. Hi Mary. Hi Dale. Hi Dallas. How you doing? There's music and on together. There's music and on together. I didn't even realize. It's streaming mode, so it's not here. In streaming mode, we can't have it, which is valid. How do I get this to go away? Go away. It won't go away. Okay, there we go. On to Yakuza shenanigans when it gets more interest. Because the streams weren't getting any views. Like, I had some people who were very dedicated to the Yakuza stream, but it just wasn't very good, you know? I'm sorry! But we're drawing today. Okay, hang on. Where's my pens? No, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Rip, I know. I'm sad about it too. But we're drawing today. Am I too big? No, I'm fine. Hang on, I need to sneeze. Of course I need to sneeze. Anyway, hello. Konnichiwa. My name is Nomia Vixie. My pronouns are anything but mostly they, them. And today we're drawing. We have to draw things today, okay? We're gonna do a thing. Why am I so sneezy? No! I lost the sneeze. I lost the sneeze. I lost it. It was so aggressive. It so aggressively started happening and then it just went away. That's so fucking rude. Anyways, if you saw my stream schedule... If you saw my stream schedule... Hang on, where is it? There it is. Check it out. Here it is. We've got a thing. What is this? Hello? What was that? I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. We got, tomorrow we're gonna be doing some role-playing. We might do Fiasco, we might do a different system, I don't know yet. But we're in an RP mood, okay? So we're gonna do some RP. Can a bitch do some RP? I'm also in an open VC and On Together's also open. If anyone wants to join, should I put, like... Hang on, I gotta move this around so I can... It's kind of covering my screen a little bit. Okay, should I do... The lobby code is very long. So having it on screen might be kind of intrusive. I don't know. Is this intrusive? Is that intrusive if I do that and then I have this up in the corner? Is this intrusive or do we not mind this? What do we think? If we have the lobby card up in the corner. Because I've accidentally... You can't pin multiple things. I wish you could pin multiple things. I guess, no, I can pin this. I'll have it, like... I'll make it more... You know what I could do? Is make a command. Now that's thinking with your noggin, Nomia. Now there you go, Nomia. You're so fucking smart. Thank you, Nomia. I can make this, hang on. What would the command be? Would you want it like exclamation point lobby? Would that make more sense? Because I could use this command for like not just on together, but other things as well. I gotta move my timer around so I can do stuff. On-shop game. Ooh! Ooh! Dallas, consider. Send it to be in Discord, on the Discord server. Share your stuff. Should I make a self-promo thing in my Discord? That would probably make sense, right? So people can post their own projects and stuff. That makes sense, right? Because currently there's just general chat. But I could make like a self-promo thing for like if people are doing projects and they want to share their projects with the chat. That makes sense. I'll make a very bare bones one. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I'll actually set this up later. For now, it's just a text chat. But I made a little thing. Oh, I also did a dash instead of an underscore. There we go. Get the changes. There we go. The train tail again, will it not be broken? I don't know, maybe. I think, because this is the last week that we have new girls that we're training. Okay. Okay, so I think now if you do exclamation point lobby. There we go. I kind of just don't want to have the word lobby code in there. I'll just edit it so it just says on together. Pity for Sei-chan. You know what? If you want Sei-chan, I don't know if Sei and Sky's gonna get a rerun better anytime soon. So this might be the time for Sei and Sky. What the fuck, Maxie? Hang on. Maxie just doesn't trust me to make any posts. Wow, 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 wow. This is blue sky drama that I'm not showing you on stream. Alright, but we're gonna draw things. We're drawing things, right? People love to draw. I've drawn many things in my life, and I'll continue to draw many things in my life. Hang on a second, get rid of this. Actually no, I want to talk about this bit. Yeah, so, note that I'm drawing this with my mouse for some reason. Why am I not just using my pen? You dumb bitch. Okay, so this is an hour earlier than usual. Note, an hour earlier than usual. Because Mama is busy. Mama is busy. So make sure you're there. But I do think, what am I saying? It might not go long. It'll be like exactly 2 hours long, because Mama's gotta go. Mama's gotta leave. So it might not be a full year, depending on how fast we go through it. But yeah, it's gotta be at exactly 2 hours, and we have to start an hour early. Listen, Mama is committed to being there for Wednesday stream. So it just has to be an hour early, and it has to be exactly 2 hours. This is NSO Classics with Maxi. I always forget what NSO stands for whenever I see it. Also, maybe I should move these out of the way. This is useful, that I can just move these around. This is a pretty good feature of On Together, that I can just move these around. NSO is Nintendo Switch Online Classics. I didn't want to type out the entire thing. But we are probably going to play, my number one thing that I want to play is Kirby's Dream Course. I have wanted to play Kirby's Dream Course with somebody my entire goddamn life, and no one will play Kirby's Dream Course with me! No one wants to play Kirby's Dream Course with me! And so I finally got to convince Maxie that, will you play Kirby's Dream Course with me, please? Because I tried to play it with Mama, and Mama didn't get it. Mama didn't get it at all. They were just like, can we play something else? I'm like, me. But I've always wanted to play Kirby's Dream Course with someone. Because there is a single player mode in that game, but it's not as fun! I want to play against someone. Oh, maybe something we could do today is we can draw Maxie and I as Kirby's. That'd be fun. That'd be fun for the thumbnail. We could draw some thumbnail assets. That'd be nice. I think... Oh, there was something else Maxie wanted to play on the classic as well. What did Maxie also want to play? But yeah, I would definitely want to play Kirby's Dream Course, but we might jump around through a few different games. What did Maxie else want to play? Mario Tennis. Maxie wanted to play Mario Tennis. And then Night of Taishin, of course, so that might be a longer stream. I'm not doing a Valentine's Day stream. I forgot. I forgot all about that. Maybe we'll do like a Valentine's Day themed creativity stream. Because I don't want to stream on Saturday. I don't think I can stream on Saturday. Because that's Valentine's Day. No, I can stream on Saturday, actually. I could. I'm just not. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We might do an additional Valentine's Day stream. Although most of you, my viewers, will have Valentine's Day on this day. So, maybe I'll do it then. Who knows? I'll consider whether or not I'm doing Valentine's Day stream or not. Because I love doing a Valentine's Day stream. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny to do a Valentine's Day stream. Where I feel like all of my Valentine's Day streams have been chaos incarnate. They've all been insane. All of my Valentine's Day streams are insane, and I think that's kind of fun to keep up that tradition of just absolutely bonkers Valentine's Day streams. You know? One of my Valentine's Day streams was the one that got taken down because I watched an episode of My Little Pony on YouTube. Even though that episode of My Little Pony was on YouTube. It was uploaded on YouTube. But I wasn't allowed to watch it. I wasn't allowed to watch it on stream, and that was really fucked up. That was really fucked up. That was really double standard of them right there. But yeah, that's the stream schedule. How's my day going? It's going great. I woke up like 2 hours ago. And then I watched... What did I watch? No, I woke up more than 2 hours ago because I watched the new Smosh Reads Reddit stories with Mari Takahashi. Mari. My childhood. I had such a crush on Mari when I was a kid. Mari was like... I was like, yeah. I just loved her, okay? And then I watched most of Dawn, the drag queen, reacting to her body lip sync with morphine. An in-depth analysis of the body lip sync, where she was absolutely destroyed and eaten alive. Thanos snapped out of existence. Ian's Asian snack test with Mari. Yeah, they mentioned that in the Smosh Pit and Smosh Reads Reddit Stories video, where they were like, what if we like title it something nostalgic? Because Mari's back. Like, how would we title our videos back in the day when we had Mari around? And I looked back and it was all like, every video with Mari had Asian in the title. And Mari was like, yeah, that was the time. 2010. Let's never go back there. You know what? Smosh is one of the only channels I've seen that has like a problematic past with like kind of misogyny and like weird titles and like the Bikini Girls especially, and they're one of the only YouTube channels I've seen who really acknowledge it and don't hide away from it, who just like will be like, yeah, like they'll reference the Bikini Girls, they'll reference old Smosh and like their weird problematic shit. They don't try to bury it, they're just like, yeah. Because they're so different now that they don't need to prove anything. They don't need to prove that they're normal people now, because you can see when you watch their content that they're decent people now. So it's funny to make fun of it now, instead of trying to hide it and pretend it doesn't exist. Lunchtime with Smosh. Oh yeah, that was some good shit. So I probably should make sure I have a save file of this so I don't accidentally lose it. Okay, let's actually draw some shit, okay? We're gonna draw things. It's the 8th, okay. Backwards words always got me for some reason. EY evil, yeah. EY evil, yeah. That's what it is. Okay, we're gonna draw a thing. I need to warm up. We're gonna warm up, and I also don't want to draw in black. It's a psychological thing. Don't draw in black. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do 15 minutes of drawing, and I'm just gonna warm up in the first 15 minutes, I think. Because I need to get it together. You know what else might be helpful for, like, art block and stuff is if you have a background that's not plain white. Hang on, does Okamono have... Okamono, my absolute... What would I do without Okamono? I simply wouldn't be able to stream without them. If you don't know what Okumono is, it's a website that posts free-to-use backgrounds and assets for streamers and such. And literally every single streamer you've ever watched uses Okumono assets. They're just so based. Let's use this one. Oh, it's too small. It's too small. If I stretch it, does it look crazy? Nah, it looks fine. Just have a more interesting background, you know? Maybe it'll help me draw. There we go. Okay. Up and hit my mic on with the pen. Okay. We're gonna try to just warm up. We're just gonna warm up and draw whatever, okay? Okay, here we go. If you're doing work with me, it's 15 minutes of work, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Can I hide this? I can hide. No, that hides the clock as well. Okay. Okay. We just need to warm up. What do I warm up drawing? A dog? I'm gonna draw a silly little dog. It looks like this. This is the kind of dog I want to draw right now. Yeah, that's a bear. Not a bear. I read your comment at the same time I was saying it. That's a dog. Fuzzy bear? Oh, I'm really bad at drawing fluff. Fluffy things I'm really bad at drawing. I could try. What does fuzzy bear look like? I do love— oh, that's a good face that he makes. He's so small. I drew this face. Like that's the kind of face I like to see on a man. Let me just put this dog over here. Okay. Let me try. What? Okay, just draw. Got kind of a head shape like this, with then a kind of just like this. And then he has like the egg-shaped eyes with the half lids. Kind of like this. I've made him look worse. Big at the ears, they go pretty far down. And then he's got a funny little hat. This is kind of Fuzzy Bear. He looks more sad than like... I think this needs to be more like... than like... What's this emotion? I don't know what this emotion is, but I get it. You know? And then he has like a little tie. Dude, I fucking love the Muppets. What am I supposed to do? What was... If I didn't have the Muppets in my life, I think I'd be a more boring person. I'd be just a worse person. I'd be so sad. He's looking the wrong way. There's no object. I'm on the wrong layer. He needs to be... No, I can just kind of put it like this. I'm more like this. Because I put this on the wrong layer. That's why. You fool. You fool, Nomia. You fool. There we go. Why does he look so, like, sad and not... like, the exasperated expression I want? This is too high. I think it needs the shading also. Should I go full? This is character study. This is art study. This is a good drawing exercise. It's drawing a thing exactly how you see it. And trying to make it as accurate as possible. This is good drawing practice. You should be doing this. If you're an artist, this is the kind of thing you should be doing. You should be drawing Muppets specifically. Specifically Muppets. If it's not Muppets, then it doesn't count. Okay, let's try. I think a lot of the emotion comes with the shading, so I think it does need. We're gonna try and paint this beautiful fuzzy bear. I'm gonna try and paint it. I feel like it's a problem I've had lately is I feel like I'm not settled in a rendering style that I'm really comfortable in. It's a problem I've been having. I just don't really know how I want to render things, so I never finish any drawings. But I think I kind of want to lean into painting a bit. These colors look way different, because I know if I select this color, it's gonna be dark. Look how dark that is. This is his nose color. It's so dark. I have to consider that. And just kind of maybe move this towards the red a bit for that color. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is obviously gonna be... Can I just make this a multiply layer and just kind of... maybe use the purple as kind of like a shading a bit? Yeah, I can change up the colors a bit, that's fine. Do it more artsy. I'm not gonna put the pattern on this bow, I don't think, but I'll shade it in red. Okay, I'm gonna make this a folder. I'm gonna duplicate the folder so I can have the original. Alright, there we go. Okay, here we go. What was the brush I was using? To do stuff? Yeah, don't zoom in. Stop zooming. If you zoom, it's your doom. That's what I've always said. I'm just trying to go fast. Just block it in. Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this, don't worry. No one panic. Ow, what the fuck just happened? There we go. Ta-da. Okay. This is kind of something. We're just trying something. I don't think that's actually, I think that's just a shadow. I don't think that's actually an indent on the ear. I think his ears are just flat planes. The picture of Fuzzy Bear is so cute. I know, he's so cute. I love him. See, this looks more like the expression. It really needs the shading. That's the thing about puppets, is that they have so much emotion in like the shadows. Like, you can't just draw a line drawing of a Muppet. It has to be the full shebang, you know? There's so much emotion in like the wrinkles. The wrinkles are a huge part of the puppets. Of the storyline of the puppet. If you're gonna draw a puppet, it has to be painted and beautiful. I think this is a bit too fuchsia. Don't move the fuzzy. Oop. Why does it do that? So what happened here? When did that happen? I swear to God. I know why that happens, but I don't know how to stop it from happening. When it just like selects a different color for no reason. It's just like, we're using this color now. Waka waka. That feeling when waka waka. Didn't Shakira make a song about Fozzie Bear? That's what that song was about, I'm pretty sure. This also needs to be darker here. Shadow here. This whole part is pretty. Whoops. Let's kind of do one of these. It's too much of a shoulder, it goes down like that. I love to draw shoulders that just go straight down. Some of my favorites. Oop! That's time. It's break time. Fantastic. Everyone stop working. Stretch your hands or whatever. So we got 5-minute breaks this time. I'm gonna try. Huzzah! Waka waka. Oh, his pupils are such different sizes. I might fix that. Hang on. There we go. that couldn't stand. That's my Fauzi bear. I hope you like him. I'm gonna name my folders. Alright, there we go. Hide this also. Okay, my work so far, I think is good. At least Sesame Street had the best facial expressions. Yeah, it did. Hi, Chippy! I feel like I become a different person when I draw Muppets. Like my Kermit. Where's my old Kermit? That's one of my favorite drawings I've ever done. Is my Kermit? There he is. This Kermit is a great Kermit. Look at how lovingly rendered he is. I put so much effort into this Kermit. He's a beautiful Kermit. And my Miss Piggy? Where's my Miss Piggy? There she is. She's not painted, but she's still gorgeous. I feel like Miss Piggy, she's a more solid foam puppet. She doesn't have as much expression in the wrinkles. So it's easier to draw her, like, cel-shaded. Where Kermit and Fuzzy Bear, they rely a lot on the wrinkles. And the texture of their material, their skin. The texture of the material of their skin. So it's better to paint them, I think. Beings of light and shadow that vaguely intersect with our plane of existence. So true, Dallas. So true. Become a Muppet tuber? I would love to be a Muppet. Guys, would you like it if I pivoted and just became a Muppet? Imagine a world where I'm a Muppet, haha. Also, hang on. Check that this still works. Should I have this be a timer? So it shows up every now and again, so people actually see it? So people know that they can command it. Command it. Oh, Kermit. There's Kermit! There he is! My beautiful image of Kermit! I forgot that I have this. In a second. Okay. Stilling Star made me sickly like a Victorian child. That's okay, Chippy. Chippy's out there shoveling the snow. Hang on. There we go. Try. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. And then do this at like 10 minutes. And you have to be a minimum of so many lines. Okay, there we go. Oh no, GB! I've never, I've never, been in a place, well, lived in a place where it snows. I've been to the snow, which is something that Australians say. We say that you go to the snow. Which is... And I know that when I was there, I stayed in a cabin and I ate snow cones, and then I nearly skied down a slope because no one stopped the child from sliding away. And that was normal. Hey, question. If you saw a child in a ski lesson slowly sliding away from you, would you stop? Would you grab the child and say, "Hey child, come back here"? Or would you just let them slide away? A question for the ages. Also, can I make this so that it lets me allow it? It makes me have to say yes to it? No. It goes at its own pace. Okay, we're back! I think it fostered their sense of adventure. It fostered my fear of skiing. Now I don't ski anymore. Okay, what else am I drawing? I drew Fozzie Bear. I drew this dog. What else do I draw? Probably should draw me and Maxie as Kirby's for thumbnail purposes. Fozzie can live over here. Maybe have him slightly fading into the background. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, this dog is emotional support. Okay. That would work. Hi, Maxie! Maxie, would you let me slide away into nothingness? Or would you catch me? He looks like a loving memory. In memory of Fozzie. Okay. Kitty! What are you doing? I love you so much. I love you too, Maxie. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch on Blue Sky. I'm not that sorry about it, but you know. Hang on, is there... like something I could redraw from Kirby's Dream Course? There's just Kirby, but I kind of want an image of two Kirbys. Show me Kirby. There's Kirby with the little umbrella, and then there's the two Kirbys who are mad at each other. But the two Kirbys that are mad at each other are kind of just orbs. They don't really look like Kirbys. I could draw myself as Kirby and Maxie as something else. Hang on, let's... Maxie wanted to play Mario Tennis. I just draw Maxie as Mario. I mean, that is kind of Maxie's whole aesthetic right now. Maxie Waddle Dee. Ooh! Waddle Dee! Is Waddle Dee in Kirby's Dream Course? He is, of course he is. Okay, hang on. Maybe this art. This art. You see this? See this? Maybe redraw this. And then we're orbs. I feel like that would have to be... Hang on. Take this and this. Is there a higher quality version of this? Does someone upload a higher quality scan of that? I would appreciate it very much. That seems like it's higher quality, but it's not. You can't fool me. This is slightly bigger. This is ever so slightly bigger. It doesn't exist. Like, imagine a world where this is us. I think we could do this, and then maybe... I think maybe extend it this way. I would have to redraw the whole thing, but honestly, it doesn't look that hard. How hard could it be? I say to myself. Oops. Do I have a... Find me... There we go. Okay, yeah. And now, can I... No, hang on. Keep aspect ratio. No! There we go. But can I make it... Just position... Scale over. There we go. Free transform. Like so! Aha! 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 Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Oh my god. It's so wibbly. So wibbly wonky. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. What am I doing here? Hey guys, what am I doing here? I could just warp it without making it a rasterized image. Hang on, if I do this, no. Let them cook. Let me cook. So if I do this, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Give me a second. I need to get my story straight. My friends were in the bathroom. Remember that song? You guys remember that song? My friends are in the bathroom getting high in the Empire State. Is that what they said? Okay, now free transform. There we go. And now I take this, this. Okay. Doesn't need to be exact. Doesn't need to be exact, Nomia. Stop it. It just needs to evoke. It needs to be evocative. Okay. Okay, there we go. Check it out. Okay. And then another one. About that big. Rasterize that. Hide this for a second. Oh god, it's so hard to see. I can't see shit. Oh god. Okay. Kinda gets squashed. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. There's actually a perspective tool. There's a perspective tool. Use that instead. Use that instead. Use that instead. Okay. Hang on, I might need to cut this to make it smaller. Make it about this big. Get rid of the rest. Okay. There we go. So it kinda distort. Can I make it? To be less tall. Maybe even less. Maybe even less. No. Stay there. I have to do it one at a time. Ah, jeez. Move it up. Okay, it needs to be... I haven't used this tool very much. Everyone be quiet. Shut up. Okay. Now do it like this. That's not quite right, but it's fine. And then do that. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Computer rasterize the project. Okay, I can also put this away. Hello, Lucy? Can I help you with something? What's going on out there? Lucy's always on about something, and I don't know what it is ever. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in 2 separate pods. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna clip this to that, and clip that to that, and then move these under here. I have to move this. No, not that one. This one up. There we go. Waha! God, I'm based. I'm so fucking cool. Okay, I'm also gonna add this. Okay, now the rest of this fucking shit. I think, should I just make it circles? Just perfect circles? I could just, I could use shape tool. Shape tool? I've used the shape tool before. It's something I'm familiar with and know how to do. That's right. I've always known how to use the shape tool. It looks like this. Honestly, that was pretty dope. So why am I drawing in white for some reason? Why is this in white? Okay. Okay, maybe a little smaller. Okay, hang on. That. There we go. Check it out. Okay, how do... Oh, who's with me? I don't even see him. Is that Maxie? Is that Maxie down there? That's Maxie down there! Maxie's here. Okay, can I... Now, hear me out. I've never done this before. How do I end the line? How do I click, how do I... How do I... Guys, how do I end the line? There's gotta be a better way to end the line than just dragging it off here. How do you end the line? Double click? That makes... Oh! 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 And then how do I show... And then there's... Hang on. And then I know there's a way to show the nodes again. Do I have to be in a vector layer? I might have to be in a vector layer. Hang on. Also, Lucy's going through it right now. Okay. How... Okay, now that we're on break for a second. How do... Oh wait, you go to object, maybe? Object, aha! Like that? And then duplicate that. And can I just flip it? And will it maintain the nodes if I flip it? It will! Waha! I'm so base, dude. I know how to draw. I know how to draw. I don't think I'll add everything in the background. Just redraw the entire thing. Should I make Kitty and Chippy the little Kirby's, or would that make people think that they were in the stream? Would people think they're in the stream if I made them these, or should I just leave them as little orbs? Redrawing heart which might be overkill. I know. I don't really know what else to do though, because it's very low quality. Maybe just like... Maybe just the figures that I want to stand out. I could just leave it. I mean, I did put all that effort into making the checkerboard, but I could just have it so it's... I just make me and Maxie stand out, and maybe even make us a bit bigger in the composition. I did do all this, but I can just delete my art. Okay. Hang on. Where did... I have the logo stuff, don't I? I have it. Where'd it go? I lost it. I had it at one point in time. Where's my old... Because I made a thumbnail for NSO in the past. Do I still have it? It's still here. Did I not save it? Nez? There it is! I had this. Also, check out old Nomia. Remember old Nomia? If I take these two, bring it here. Like this. This format is cute, right? Cat knife me? Yeah. And I think I probably make Kirby and the Waddle Dee bigger in the composition, but then can I move this over? Did I account for moving this more this way? Hang on. That's too much space. I'm gonna move it there. Oh, whoops. It's 2. It's 2. I guess I could just try seeing what happens if I move Kirby over. Okay, and we're back to drawing also. Okay, I can draw ellipses. Check this out. You ever seen an ellipses before? Oh. Hang on. Wow, I did that perfect. Dude, check it out. Okay. And I might keep this towards the front. Okay. It's gotta break, but Nomia's been at work and he would have killed me. I didn't work! I was learning how to do a thing! I wasn't drawing. No, no, no. So can I do the thing where I do this? Object. Edit the object. Can I make it... Can I make the line stick out? Yes, I can. Aha! Like so. That's work. Go to jail. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna make this a folder so I don't lose it. Kirby. Now we need to erase some stuff. I could make the lines thinner, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, but that would mean redoing the circle, because I didn't draw it on a vector layer. Fine, I'll redraw the circle. There we go. Object, no, here, there we go. And I think actually make the lines thinner. Okay, there we go. And now I have to... Can't you erase? Erase. Vector erase. What does that mean? Ah! Oh! Oh! Nope. Oh my god. Holy shit. Vector is crazy, dude. Vector is insane. Alright. Erase touched areas? Like that? Yo, what the fuck? And then, hang on. No. Oh, wait, hang on. How do I... Okay. V. That deletes the control point. Here. Take that one. Holy shit. Am I based? Am I based as fuck, dude? Dude, I rule. Okay, and I'll probably make this Kerbo bigger. Do we need the flags? I don't know, because I kind of want to make the Kirby... Okay, this is my vision. So Kirby bigger and kind of like covers up original Kirby. Maybe like that. And I think the flags are implied. But kind of like that. And then I'll make the Waddle Dee bigger too. But you see my vision? Okay, now this is more of a shape. Okay, I can do it. Check this out. I'm drawing with an eraser. Check this out. Do this. Can I shift click and make this? There we go. Aha! Look, I'm learning. I'm learning. If I do this, can I still edit these individually? I can, so I don't need to make a new layer every time. That's nice. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. Done. D. Like so. I think... No, wait. Nope. Stop. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Was it... What did... whatever. Okay, there we go. This Waddle Dee. Okay. And now... Lips. Nobody's unlocking a new source of power and I'm afraid. You should be afraid. Be afraid. I'm powerful now. Oh, whoops. Me learning how to do vector illustrations. You shouldn't allow Nomia... Don't allow your Nomia to learn how to do vector, because they'll be insufferable for the rest of their life. Okay. Don't let your Nomia learn vector. Okay. Now there's this face that you've got, Waddle Dee. I think I'm gonna try and make it in 2 parts. So have the first part be like this. Yep. And then bring it like this. Can I make it so it's... How do I make it so it... Can I make it so it do different? Hang on. Selectable object. Can I make it? Oh, like this? Oh! Oh? Control points. Like this. That's how I feel right now. Okay. You ever feel like a one day I'll stop saying a when you're doing a Blender stream. Fucking never, dude. I'm so scared of Blender. You can't make me. You can't make me do Blender. Actually, can I just use this same ellipsis? Okay, and now take this and do one of these. And then we're gonna free transform it to get there. To get there. Okay. And now go to the eraser, and there's the vector erase. Wait. And like this. Aha! 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 Okay. Oh wait, no. That's over. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to teach you Blender? I mean, it might make for a good stream. Will you teach me Blender? And you're like, Nomia, what the fuck is going on? I think you'd be amazed at how much I could fuck up. A control point there. Okay, I think that's good enough. That's good enough. That's a waddle. Okay. If we do that and then have this, and then I'll make Turbo bigger. Kind of like this, maybe. Maybe Waddle can even come over the outline like this. You know? Something like that. I think that's prominent enough. I think it's good. And sarcastically, Blender is fun. I just feel like there are so many buttons. There are so many buttons and so many things. There are so many things in Blender, you know? There's so much going on in there, and I'm scared of it. What color are my feet? Maybe purple to go in, like, my skirt? Oh, I see. I see that little fucking... There you are. Can't hide from me. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? I think that's what I think this is the double click. This is what the double click does, is it makes it go away, but then it gives you a little this. There's gotta be a way to end the line better. Maybe do blue? Maybe that makes more sense. then put this here, and then Maxi. What should I do? How would I translate? I think Maxi should have the yellow feet still. I think yellow feet makes sense. But for the body, I think the face is kind of flesh toned, so it can be Maxi's flesh. That can be your flesh. Maxi can have flesh as a treat. Where's your guy? Here's your guy. I've got your guy. He's right here. So there's a slight... Does this have a color filter over it, or no? So the colors are slightly dimmer. Does this image have a color filter on it, or did you choose the colors to be kind of dim? I don't know. Am I just saturation pilled? Oh no! This is just my colors. Okay. I might have to up the saturation to make it fit more in with the aesthetic, but I'll use them for default. Cause yeah, look at that. That's like the eye dropped color, and look how out of place it looks in my art style. With the high saturation, it looks so fucked up. It looks gray. Okay, I'll eye drop to start, but we're probably gonna have to switch them around. Okay, how do I want to add the green though? How do I want to add the green? Do I just want to make it like green highlights? Kind of like, oh, hi. Kind of make it like, kind of like this. Like just make like the lighting kind of green. Hang on, how does the lighting look on Waddle? It doesn't have a lot of harsh lighting. There's not a lot of harsh lighting, but I think I can make it work. I'll make it work. Make it work, designers. Okay. I'll make it work. Yeah, I think the black and the green, but this skin tone looks straight up gray. So we're gonna have to up that saturation a little bit. Is that about right? Now it looks orange. And now it looks... Oh god. Now it looks jaundice. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna have to start from scratch. We're gonna start from scratch. Okay, that's my skin tone. Because literally, the skin tone I use for my model, it doesn't look this pale because of the shading. Do you want to know what skin tone this is the raw skin tone color I use next to Maxi's. Like, it doesn't look that pale because of the shading, but like, look at this! All art styles and color theory, I hate you so. Like this? Is that still... I'm so picky. That? What color is the Waddle Dee? Okay, that's pretty close. Yeah, that's like the same saturation level as the Waddle Dee. That's fine. The secret is to take it back by the difference in our color styles too. Yeah. Maxi loves to desaturate things, and I am so saturated you'll never believe it. You'll never believe how saturated this color is. And what's the... Like, look at this yellow. This is the bright yellow on Maxi's art. Wait, is that real? Hang on. Yeah, that's color picking, and this is the yellow on my art. Hang on, I have a slightly darker yellow. This is the dark yellow. This is the color I used to shade my yellow. What does this look like? Thumbnail will cook colors. I got 18 seconds. Okay. Yeah, this is more saturated. Check out this. Check out this maxi. Okay. How does this look? If I do this. Okay, I got decently close. But now that looks too pink. Hang on, what if I do middle ground? Oh, I made it too much. Middle ground, 50%. Perfect middle ground. Oh my god, was that the break? Wait, was that the break? Did I just work through the entire break? Shit. Oh no, we're gonna have to go back to work. Haha. Whoops, whoopsie, whoopsie. Whoopsie. I didn't notice. He's gonna kill you. I didn't notice, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna put the pen down. We're gonna be here for like 5 minutes, okay? We're gonna sit here for 5 minutes. It's gonna be fine. Okay, look, I'm sitting down. I'm doing it. Ugh. But I feel like this works. I don't have to redraw the entire background. I'm just gonna draw me and Maxie as Wildie and Kirby. And I think that looks normal. By the way, yes, I'm gonna draw the faces on Rasta style. Oh my god, Maxie, how are you doing this? I mean, failing 11% training isn't that bad. I'm gonna say it's kinda not as bad as when I failed a 2% chance twice in a row. Like 10%, I still, and then go back to spawn. No, who are you training right now? Who is it that you're training? Is it Teo? Is it Teo? Maruzensky? You got Maruzensky! I want Maruzensky. Let me see her. I want to see her. I want to see her drive recklessly. Formula R skin. Oh! How do I get a Maruzensky of my own? I want to see her. Formula R, I think, is her default. Her swimsuit though. What's her swimsuit called? The summer skin. Is it just, it's Maruzensky Summer? Hot Summer Night, that's what it's called. It's one of the... Maruzensky Hot Summer Night is one of the best girls in the game, and she's also wearing a cunty little bikini. This on together thing is happening too often. It's happening too often. I'm lowering it down. There you go. Take good care of her. I love her so much. I wish I could take good care of her. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Corn. Carnival. One day, I will have Maruzensky's my original Oshi before Doto particles infected my brain. Dude! I don't know who my Oshi was before Fine Motion. Before I had Fine Motion. I mean, Fine Motion and Hishiyamazon, they really like occupied so much space in my brain. Before that, I think it was probably Haru, Urara, and Goroshi. Probably Haru Urara was my number one. And I still love Haru with all of my heart. My perfect little girl! Digitan is another big one. I love Digitan! Digitan, my beloved. He's just hanging out, dude. She just wants... She just wants to talk about her Oshis with you. Let her talk about her Oshis. Okay, am I allowed to play again? Am I allowed to play again? Am I allowed to draw again? I'll wait until we get to 10 minutes. Digiton is just so cute. She's so cute and so silly. I love her. She's got a lot going on. And she's got a lot to talk to you about. Please let her talk to you about her Oshis. Please! Top of one section of Madazensky's career hit a personal note for me. Oh no. Okay, now I can draw again. Am I allowed to draw again? Okay, let's get... Oh right, I need to... Did I keep them small? No, I already resized them. I already resized them, so... Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make another one of this. I'm gonna do this. No, not there. I'm gonna resize it. Actually, I'm gonna select it smaller so I don't have to resize the entire fucking thing. Oh my god, perfect. I'm based. What if I just did that? No, I'll redraw it. I'll make it high def. Okay, there we go. And now you have to watch me draw ellipses. Maxie, do you want this Waddle Dee asset when I'm done? I can send it to you if you want. Okay, I need less pen pressure. Yes, alright, I'll send it to you. What does it look like? It's just 3 little lines. And you also need your little... You never draw your little star. Remember your little star? I remember it. I remember your star. I'm just gonna draw it kind of fucked up. I draw it sometimes. Prioritize the blush, I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna take the white. Also, the yellow. There we go. Although I don't know how I feel about this yellow color. These are attached. Get that out of here. Maybe... No. Maybe just use the yellow from the image. But now that's too yellow. Try this. That's better. I like that better. Okay, and should we add your little blush as well? Little blush. Maybe. Consider. Okay, now Kerbo. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take this Kerbo. Put it here. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks terrible when I do that, but that's okay. Ugh. So zoomed in. I need to kind of angle my body a little bit. Okay. So I realized you probably can't hear the audio from Untogether when it bleeps. In my next break, I'll fix that. Okay. I think it's easier just to do one of these and then erase the highlights. Does make Kirby look dead inside for a moment, but that's okay. Does that look like shit? It looks good. I try using, yeah, I'm gonna try using no one cares, Nomia. No one cares and no one will ever notice. No one gives a shit. Alright. And then, oh, and then something very important. We gotta do my makeup. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on the blue background, but we gotta do it anyways. We'll do this. Some beautiful winged eyeliner. Or maybe just like this. Maybe like this a bit. Is that better? I only full ass things. That's so true. I only know how to full ass. North American angry Kirby? Should I make angry Kirby? I'm not North American, but I could be angry. We also gotta fix up this. Because I drew it so fast. Let me just... Oops. go. Okay, there we go. You would be an angry Kirby? I would be. You're right. Use my little... like that. I think that's probably closest to what I would do. Alright, now it's break time, and I actually heard it this time. And we got the 10-minute break. And make this volume louder, also. Make it, like, so much louder. And then I'm going to actually make it so you can hear it. I need to move this over to the side for a second. Over here. Okay. Now you should be able to hear it. There you go. You can't hear it just yet, but you'll be able to hear it eventually. Okay. It does need some shading. It does need some. Not a lot. I'm not gonna do a lot, but just some, okay? I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Hang on. I need to do the thing where I have a thing that I'm looking at that isn't the drawing. What's something to look at? This. Just find any image. Any image. We got 10 minutes. Okay. It's the 10-minute break time. You know what we could do? We could actually go into on together and hang out. Can we get up? We can get up. Hooray. There's Maxie. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do a little dance. Check it out. Nice. What is the audio? Oh, I have it turned down in there. Music down. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm level 3 now. You can be a furry in this game? I don't even know. You can be a bunny? You can be so many things. Okay. Is there any cute little outfit I should wear? Full body. Umbrella. 300 tickets. Backpack. Oh, I do want a backpack with wings. I want this backpack. Yes, there we go. So I can finally have this. There we go. I needed the wings for my angel aesthetic. Is there a halo in this game? Can I be a little angel? No halo? Doesn't look like. There's wingy shoes too. Yes, there are. I also really want this umbrella. Shoes. Yeah, the wingy shoes. I gotta get these at some point. Alright, but there we go. How you doing, Maxie? Can I drink out of the bird bath? Look, a little gazebo. Let's go fishing. Fishing is like this. This is how you fish. I know how to fish. I didn't cast out very far. Oh, do I have cheekbones? Did I pick the wrong face? Did I pick the wrong head shape? I think I picked— oh, hi Maxie. I think I picked the wrong head shape and now I have crazy cheekbones. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Yeah. There we go. I must release. We only catch and release. Oh, nice dance. I also accidentally had crazy cheekbones. spin. What's that dance? Which dance is that? Did you unlock more dances? Are there more dances to unlock? That's a focus. It's the focus for exercise. Oh! Focus, select, exercise. Dance. Oh. I can do this one. This one. There we go. Yeah! There we go! Now we're getting it. And I've got Lucy on my head. Check us out. Just two guys exercising. Looking over the ocean. What a beautiful day. We sync too, yeah! We're in perfect sync. I kinda don't want to stop. I want to do more exploration, but I also we're perfectly synced now. What am I supposed to do? Change it? No, we live like this now. Also, what do we think about On Together being over the entire stream? Hear me out. If On Together was like this when it was like this, and I was like over the whole stream, I have to lift it up higher. But then dance over here on top of this. I guess it would have to be over the clock though. It'd have to be over the clock. And then if I wanted to go into this mode, it wouldn't be yeah, I don't know. Not with this layout. You have to hold control and scroll. Oh, hang on a second. What does that mean? Shift? There we go! Now we can dance together! Look at that! Aw! We're just two cuties hanging out doing a little dance. You know what? This will be the focus for next for the next run. I think we only have time for like one more focus, I think. So I've got 15 minutes to finish Herbo and Waddle Doo. Herbo and Waddle Doo. Meanwhile, we're just gonna be dancing in the corner. Although for some reason I'm on monitor 2 again. Bring me back over to monitor 1, please. Thank you. There you go. This is pretty cute. Just hanging out too. Have I been in top chat this entire time? I'm so stupid. But there we go. We're just doing a little dance, just hanging out. When did this happen? When did I draw this on this? Oh my god. Does anyone- hang on. When did I make this? Does anyone want to see an edit I made in 2019? 2019 Nomia made a fun little edit. Do you want to see it? Because I just saw it in my pictures folder. Aww. Specifically blonde Yoongi in this era. Look at him as a baby. He's so baby in this. Dude, he looks so young here for some reason. Why does he look so young? This picture had me in a chokehold, dude. It still does, kinda. And this photo shoot was crazy, dude. Anyways. Sorry, I was just looking at my pictures folder and I saw that. Oh my god. Wow, this is just like Bratz Forever Diamonds. Oh, my favorite! This is my favorite image of anything. I gotta draw this sometime. Drawing ostrich feathers, though, is probably crazy. It's probably a crazy thing to do. I don't know how to draw ostrich feathers. But I could draw the rest of it, probably. Dude, how would you... I guess... I think like I'd need a brush for that. I don't know how I draw ostrich feathers just going for it. Oh my god. I've got so many good images here. Oh, my opinions? Have my opinions changed? South is up. Shamia up. Ferdinand up. Yeah. Also, Violet down. Vertebrate, yeah, I see. Zindel, I'm sorry, dude. Anna? No, Anna's pretty good. I love Anna. No, I love Anna. Petra down maybe, because I like Petra as a concept, but I don't like how she's written. Anyways, back to this. Back to Kerbo. Okay, I just want to do like some slight shading. Just like a bit. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna do like the airbrushy shady that they do in like this era. You see what I mean? Look here. You can see what I mean. And I think also, can I do one of these? Can I do it this? Make this smaller. And then you take hi Lucy. And then you take one of these. Maybe not as harsh, maybe lighter. And you do the strong rim light. Like, that's as much shading as I want to do. What was the... hang on, let me just... okay, shade like this. Whoop. Stay there. This is kind of wonky, but it's fine. It's fine, I say to myself, trying to convince myself that it's fine. Okay, and waddled. I think maybe this should actually be the lighter color. I'll make it... that's too purple. Like this. And then like, yeah, like that. There we go. I'm based, I'm cool. My mantra that I tell myself every day. Okay, there we go. And then how is... there's like a very sharp. It's very sharp. I might not do it as sharp as that. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then the yellow. Take this. Do one of these. Do one of these. No, I think I do want to do one of these. Can I do this? Number one, do this. Can I adjust line thickness when scaling? No. Another thing. Just this part. Oh, just the whole thing. Alright. I'm not gonna bother figuring that out right now. I don't feel like figuring it out, so I won't. Is that slightly crooked? Me adjusting things no one will ever notice ever, even once. Isn't there a way to make it different? Isn't there a way? Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Control point. Pinch vector line. Fix it. What does pinch mean? What does pinch mean? Pinch? Pinch? Oh, 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 oh. That's not what I thought I was gonna do, but it did work. So hooray. That's what I wanted. Why is my watch buzzing at me? Stop it. Alright, there we go. I wanted to do that. You said you're not gonna mess with it? I messed with it. So, there. Okay, and then I want... Okay, duplicate, and then we're gonna merge. So now I have a second Kirby, like so. And then I'm gonna do the same for this waddle. Move them both here. So now I have two of them. And I'm gonna move them down like so. Maybe like so. Maybe actually move them separately. Okay, so Waddle gonna go down this way. And Kerbo gonna go around this way. And then this gonna be fill it in with one cutter. And then we're gonna multiply these bitches. That's too highly saturated. Make it like that. Why is there a hole there? There's a hole there! There's a hole in my Kerbo, dear Liza. There's a hole in my Kerbo. Dear Liza, a hole. Does anyone else remember that song? That just... Did anyone else's mother sing that song at them constantly? Oops, that's the wrong thing. Give me a slight blur. Only a little blur. To add the depth. There we go. I think that's good. Should I add a... I can add a halo if I feel like it. If I feel like adding a halo, I'll add one. But not now. I'm gonna save this. What date are we streaming? It's... I didn't even put it in my calendar. Wow. Wow, Nomia. Great work. Snow. Okay. Okay, the 12th. Dim the bait to make the carbos pop some more? Yeah, I was thinking that also. Maybe like... just do maybe like a little overlay like so. Or a little squeen. Just like a bit. Maybe make the screen pink to make the green stand out more. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Go to 12. There we go. There we go, thumbnail. Thank you for drawing me too, no problem. Oh, and I gotta get this Waddle Data Maxi stat. Hang on. Gotta get rid of all this shit. And this too. Okay. Layer. Go. Crop. Okay, there we go. And now I'm gonna export this. For Maxi. And then do this. Do one for me too. Oops. Nope, not that. Nope, still not that. This one's for me. Alright, now I'm Kerbo. Now I can bring us all back. Save it again. Alright, send it to Maxi. Okay, there we go. And you know what? If anyone needs Nomia Kirby for some reason, I'll send it to you too. Why not? There we go. Everyone can have them. I don't know why I sent them in that channel. I don't know why I sent them in that channel at all. But I did. I sent them in Maxi's secret project channel for some reason. I don't know, maybe Maxi needs them for the secret project. I don't know, man. Maybe you need them. Anyway, back to this panel. Remember this guy? Hell yeah. Even after everything. Here, I'll put them in the collage. They can be- oh, they're so small, because I drew them thumbnail scaled. I drew them to scale with a thumbnail, okay? So they're little. But there we go. Little Kerbo. Little Waddled. And Fauzi Bear. And Dog. What a collage. Really, a real wide variety of things that I've worked on today, you know? Beautiful. What a stream. And then I'll add my signature. To make sure that to make sure you all know that I was here. Don't you forget who drew these. And you know what? There we go. Kinda looks like Maxie's gonna punch me in the dick, but that's okay. Maxie can punch me into the dick if they want to. I mean, they can. I'm not saying there won't be consequences, but like they can. I'm gonna erase that to make it fit better. There we go. I might shrink down this dog a bit too. There we go. What beautiful artwork we've done today. A beautiful story. Probably earned it. Yeah, probably. That's the end of stream! Thank you so much for joining me today and drawing with me. I don't know if you were drawing with me. Maxie was dancing with me, which is pretty cool. Check him out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be streaming this week. You know how it be. You know how I stream? I'll be doing that this week. Just in case you were wondering. But we got Kerbo with Maxie, for one. We've got Exocolonist with Mama, Narita Taishin and Uma Musume. We're gonna be doing some roleplay tomorrow, Sada Sada roleplay. Like, I don't know what system we're gonna be using, but we're gonna be doing that. And then, some more creativity stream. That might also be a Valentine's Day stream. I don't know yet. I'll decide. But thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me a lot if you do that. Thank you. If you want to support me monetarily, you can do so by tipping me on Ko-fi or by joining my memberships. Members get badges and emotes and exclusive streams once a month, and $3 plus members get a shout out at the end of every stream. It's very cool and epic, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Drawing. My hands have been bad lately, I think because of humidity or something. My hand joints have been bad. My finger joints, that's what they're called. They've just been bad lately, so I haven't been drawing very much. But thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you tomorrow for Sada Sada! Otsunawa! Bye! And thank you to my $3 plus members, Dallas and Yazarli! Bye!